It is now the year 2015, and I'd like to discuss something that not many people are talking about. And it it has to do with Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. It's still kind of hard to believe that Canvas Curse is getting a sequel. I never thought that it would. It just seems like it's just an old game, and I never thought that they would make a full-on sequel. And in my opinion, for Wii U, it's perfect. A lot of people are wondering why it's not on 3DS. I sort of wonder that too, but I'm incredibly happy that it's on Wii U instead. Like, that system just needs all the support it can get. But back to topic. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse's Amiibo support specifically is I guess you could say it's what I'd like to touch upon. Super Rainbow Touch Kirby. Oh, that is a better title, and it's Japanese. But yeah, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse's Amiibo support specifically. Nintendo has said recently that the Amiibo are going to be getting a lot better support. Like, they're going to have a lot more uses. Like they're going to have more of an important use in the future, right? For now it's Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and Mario Kart 8. Captain Toad, I really don't know what they're doing. I think it's going to be some kind of a software patch or something, which, still isn't here yet, right? So technically it's still these two games only. But Nintendo did emphasize that their use is going to be much more important in the future. Now, depending on how you look at it, this could either be a good thing or a not so good thing at all. I'm deciding to talk about it anyway, just to see what your guys' thoughts are, because this is going to vary from person to person, and I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts on this, because I just don't know what to think about it, and I hope you guys can help me out on this one. The Amiibo support for Rainbow Curse, it looks to be too good, to the point where it's not such a great thing anymore. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. So yeah, just recently, it was shown off what the support for the Amiibo is going to be for Rainbow Curse. If you have the Kirby Amiibo, you can infinitely do the super dash that you get for when you collect 100 stars. Like, momentarily, when you touch Kirby, he'll do like a super roll and break certain obstacles and stuff like that, and I guess be a little more powerful, like to hit enemies and stuff. The Meta Knight Amiibo basically increases your attack, like your attack power, right? For King Dedede though, you have 6 points of health instead of 4, which, if you remember in Canvas Curse, you actually unlocked yourself by collecting the collectibles. I really don't know what to think about this one. I don't. I really, really don't. I don't know. In my opinion, it's not really looking good. It's way, way too helpful, to the point where I think it's cheating. And I don't know what you guys think. It seems like they're becoming a little too important, to the point where it's, like I said, cheating, right? You remember those stupid microtransactions? or if you don't know what microtransactions are, it's basically when you're playing an actual video game, somewhere in the game, it'll ask you if you want to spend like real money to get extras. Like, say for example, and this is a bad one, I remember there's like a game called Angry Birds Go, and it was a Mario Kart ripoff. And in the game, there was an option where if you if you actually spent, and this isn't like in-game currency or anything. This is real money. You could spend $100, and you could get like the best cart in the game or something, which is complete and utter bullshit. Like, gaming, like, it shouldn't have even gone that direction, and whoever created that is a complete asshole. But, apparently some people fall for that, right? So maybe it's not the worst idea in the world. Whatever. Just because people fall for it doesn't mean that it's not a bad idea. It's fucking dumb. It's completely ridiculous. But that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, you spend money in order to, make the game easier, right? Amiibo is... It's sort of the same thing as that when you really, really think about it. Like, the game is offering all 3 of those Amiibo for support for Rainbow Curse. And it's $15 times 3, so $45. And like I said, you're not forced to get the Amiibo. But that's the thing, you're not forced to get a microtransaction either. Which, if you think about it, $100? What's so micro about that? Pretty sure the word micro meant small. $100 isn't small at all. So, yeah, Kirby gives you the Super Dash move. Meta Knight increases your attack power, and King DDD gives you 6 points of health instead of 4. I want to know your guys' thoughts on this, because I honestly think that this isn't such a good idea, in my opinion. It seems a little too useful. I know Nintendo said they wanted to emphasize their use more in the future. This is kind of a bad way to do it. I'm sorry. I really don't love this idea. I don't. I mean, I think it's interesting at least, because it's the first time that Nintendo's ever done anything like this to a game. I mean, Super Guide is one thing, but at least you don't have to pay for that, right? So, I don't know. I suppose I'm done here. I said it, I said everything that I needed to say. So, I guess I'm just curious on what your guys' thoughts are. Yeah, I guess that's it. Damn it, I want this video to go to 10 minutes. What else can I say about it? I don't think there's anything else. No, there's nothing else. Okay. Well, see you guys next time. The next video that I'm going to be making is a Captain Toad part. I don't have time to do that today, so see you guys next time.